All right, so 8.2 is all about the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so the Pythagorean theorem is a formula that can help us to find the side lengths of a right triangle. Okay, so the Pythagorean theorem states that basically if I take my two side lengths and I square them and then I add them together, so a squared plus b squared, then those two will equal the length of my other side, my hypotenuse side, squared. So you've heard a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So now let's put that into practice. Okay, so I've got my two legs right here. Remember, my legs are the side of my right triangle that make the right angle. Okay, so my legs right here are 6 and 8, and the hypotenuse is going to be the side that is opposite from the right angle. Okay, so this x is my hypotenuse. So if I want to use Pythagorean theorem to figure this thing out, I'm going to set it up as a squared, so 6 squared, plus b squared, so 8 squared, is equal to c squared, so x squared. So 6 squared plus 8 squared equals x squared. Okay, so I type these into my calculator, and I should get 36 plus 64 is x squared. And then add these together, and I'll get 100 is equal to x squared. Okay, and if you remember, 100 is a perfect square. So if I'm trying to get just x, I'm going to take the square root of both of these sides. And so the square root of 100 is just going to be 10. So my answer is going to be x equals 10. 10 is the length of my hypotenuse. Okay, let's look at another example, okay? So for number 4, okay, so again, I'm given my leg lengths. I know this because my legs are the two sides of the right triangle that make my right angle. So I'm told that both of these, a and b, are both 4. So I'll get 4 squared plus 4 squared is equal to x squared. 4 squared is going to be 16, so 16 plus 16 will give me 32. And then if I'm trying to get just x, I'm going to take the square root of both of these. And when I do this, I should be able to break it down into the square root of 16 times 2, which 16 is a perfect square, so I can then pull that thing out. So my final answer will be x is equal to 4 times the square root of 2. And then you could also put your answer into a decimal form as 5.66, but the answer that I want is the one with the radical. Okay, so make sure you have the answer with the radical.